Hey, boys and girls out there in America or Japan, konnichiwa. I think that's hello, konnichiwa. Um, Hola. Okay, I'm done. So, I hope everybody out there that's watching right now. I hope you all been good. Um, I'm just gonna kind of throw out there, like I do several times. Sorry, I haven't put anything up in a while. The last a month or so has been kind of crazy. Uh, it started with, I've been working out, which isn't really news, but I'm starting to see effects. Well, I lost 15 pounds so far, so it's coming off slowly, and I've been to the gym to get um, analyzed to see, I guess, what's coming off, and I'm building more muscle than I am losing weight, so the weight's coming off slower, but my body weight is getting lower in percentage. So according to my trainer, that's great. So I'm great with the news. So um, the only thing that's bad about that is I'm still I am going through the whole process of trying to find my niche, um, because there's still some times where I will be working out, and like a couple weeks ago I hit like a full week where I just had to stop and take a breather, because I ended up getting like 3 bleeds, because I went a little bit too hard, and I ended up getting like a bleed in my elbow, my shoulder, and my knee. So I had to kind of chill out for a bit, and I took a week for recovery time. So that kind of sucked, because it was definitely difficult to get back into the gym after taking that week off. Just get motivated to go back, but I did, and it's still every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Crap! I gotta go tonight. I don't want to. um, and on top of that, my my dad was rushed to the emergency room. He works for a bus garage, and he drives kids, like a school bus. And he was rushed to the emergency room because he was feeling really sick, and um, lightheaded, and everything like that. Well, my father he's definitely the strongest man that I've ever known in my entire life, and I'm almost 100% positive that he is going to be the strongest man that I will ever know in my lifetime. A lot of kids grew up with wanting, their heroes was like Superman or Batman or stuff like that, and honest to God, mine was always my dad. Um, he's led such an incredible life, and he's just an amazing man. And if I could even turn out to be 10% of what he is, would I'd be thrilled. Um, this man has been a captain in the police department. He was, I'm sorry, a sergeant in the police department. He was a captain of the fire department. So he was he started as a police officer. He was a firefighter. He was a paramedic, EMT. He moved on to, he was a boxer. I just he was in the Navy. Just so much stuff. The man has lived a crazy life. He's almost died several times in fires, and just some of the stories that he's said. Just being a police officer and things that he has seen, I know is it barely even scratches the surface of the things that he's done and the things that he has seen. It's crazy. So to kind of go back to it, my dad has had 3 or 4 pretty major heart attacks, and he lived through them. So I mean, those definitely weren't going to take him down. He was taken to the emergency room, and they thought that he was in. They thought that he was at risk of having a stroke. So he had to go see his heart doctor, everything else, blah, blah. Things turned out to be okay. He wasn't going to have a stroke. They were just going to kind of monitor him and make sure everything was going to go okay. And then a week and a half ago, he was rushed back to the emergency room because he was feeling sick and he was dizzy. And he got there, and they said that they thought that his heart was leaking. So he was, of course, immediately admitted into the hospital. He was scheduled the next day to have a scope done of his heart. They did the scope. They found out that 2 of his arteries were blocked. So they decided that they had to do, they thought it was 3. And so they wanted to go in and do a bypass. So they went in and they had planned on doing a 3 artery bypass. And when they got in there, they just found that it was just a 2. So we only had a 2 arteries were blocked. Of course, that's really dangerous. So he had the bypass, and they had to split his chest. And this one was really scary. When he got out of surgery, they couldn't take the tubes out, so they had to keep him intubated, which means the tubes are still down your throat. So they were afraid of taking him off because he wasn't breathing on his own. So they kept him on ventilation, and at the same time, they had to keep him really doped up so he wouldn't start pulling the tubes out, because that's just the kind of person he is who needs to go right now. So they finally were able to get the tubes out, and he was in the hospital for about a week, and he came home yesterday, and he's doing better. He was still really out of it, but he's doing better. So I know a lot of people out there were praying, and I can't even come close to express how much gratitude I have for that. So thank you so much, and I really do ask, please keep my family in your prayers and in your thoughts. Every little bit helps a lot. And at the same time all this was happening, my mom went and had an ankle replacement done. So just my whole family is just kind of in disarray. And we're all just kind of injured, and we're definitely on the injured list, and big bunch of disabled people. My sister's doing good though. Her and I have been kind of going back and forth with trying to help them out, and because my mom had the surgery on her right foot, which is your driving foot, so she wasn't able to drive for a while, and so it's been crazy. It's been nuts. Oh, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for the last 5 days, I came down with the flu. So I had stuff coming out everywhere. And I had a fever and nastiness all over the place. It was just... But I'm feeling better now. And things are looking up. So, it's still fresh in the year. So, here's hoping it gets better. So far, I'm looking at the silver lining. I just gotta keep looking at the silver lining, because there's just way too much dark all over, and it's hard to stare at nothing but darkness. So you just always gotta look for that silver lining, because that's what gets you through in the end. And 'cause I mean, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. I'm done. I hope you all are doing fantastic. I miss talking to you guys. I miss being on here. The Walking Dead is fantastic. I love it. 3 episodes left, which is gonna hurt because that means we're not gonna get any Walking Dead until October 2015. Which is like, I watched the new Hunger Games, The Mockingjay, Part 1. It was good. Enjoyed it. There's some good movies coming out, so I'm anxious for that. Guess what, everybody? Guess what I found out, which is really, really cool, and I am going to pull every kind of string and threads and ropes and wires and everything else to try to go to this. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember if it is NHF or FHA, or I think it's NHF, but they are going to be in my hometown this year. They're coming to St. Louis. So 2015 is here in St. Louis, which is awesome. So I'm going to try my ass off to go. I think it's going to be awesome for here, because I want to take my camera and just talk with people, do maybe like a 5-part blog at the event, and just have it like a 5-part and talk about the booths and talk to some people there and blah 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 blah. It's going to be really, really great. So here's hoping. Not even hoping. I'm going to. If I gotta like go all 007 and get all up in there, I'm gonna do it. It wouldn't be my first time crawling through some vents. Like, I mean, I'm going to do it legally. I'm gonna try and get a ticket and pay my way and break in, and it's gonna be great. So, oh man. Alright guys, what am I at? Ooh, I'm almost at 15 minutes. It just goes by so fast. I'm sorry. Like I always say, thank you guys so much again for your patience, for your loyalty, for your friendship, for the love, for everything. And I'm really excited because it's starting to get nice outside, so I'll be able to start doing stuff outside. Yeah. There's someone out there. He's with CenturyLink. I don't like CenturyLink. So thank you guys for watching. Like I always say, go over to Facebook and look me up on Facebook. It's facebook.com/The Missing Factor. Right here on right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Missing Factor 8. He's walking away. And of course, my very good friends over at WeBleed.org. We're over there. So check out their site. They got some amazing stuff. You have any questions, concerns, comments, anything about me, about hemophilia? I mean, that's what this whole thing's about, hemophilia. If you don't know, that's what it is. Alright, I'm going on 16 minutes. Everybody, you guys have a great day, a great week. Easter's coming up, so I hope you guys are ready for that. What else do we have? I'm sorry, St. Patrick's Day is coming up on the 17th. So, the Irish, I can't do accents, but just imagine I said something in an Irish accent. Irish, Lucky Charms. Alright, everybody have a great day, great week, and I will talk to you all soon. Much love, God bless, and take care. One more thing, I'm going to start doing little quotes at the very end of my videos, just to kind of do a little segment of quotes. My quote for this video is, "You treat me like a dog, I'm going to treat you like a fire hydrant." Have a great day, everybody. God bless. Bye.